All right, Tales from the Crypt season 3, episode 4, Abra Cadaver. Starts out the Crypt Keeper's in like a surgeon thing. I don't know if he's supposed to be a mortician or he's actually operating. Maybe he's doing an autopsy. I don't know. We get into the story. Starts out black and white. Couple brothers are in a some kind of medical studio. I was going to say office, but that's an even worse word to use than studio. They're in some kind of medical facility, the coroner's office, something like that. And the one brother's getting help for his doctor's test from the other brother who's already a surgeon. So there's this naked lady on the table. The younger brother's like, oh man, I want to. The things I would do to this dead girl. He starts feeling her up and shit. And he's like, oh, Christ. She's still warm. Hey, brother, feel this. This is weird. And then the lady comes up and says, ooh, wooga booga booga. Ooh, wooga booga booga. And the brother says, Mios Dios. He gets frightened, you see. And it turns out it was a joke because it was the older brother's birthday. So the younger brother constructed this elaborate prank with his friends and all that. Unfortunately, it scared his brother almost to death and gave him a heart attack. And then it goes to color. It's however many months, days, years later, the younger brother's head of a medical department now, and the younger brother's the head of a medical department now, and the older brother who had the heart attack didn't die, but somehow the heart attack gave him like a cripple guy's stroke arm. Hopefully, I never find out if that's what happens when you have a heart attack, but I don't think so. Anyways, the older brother's down there because he can't be a doctor anymore because of the stroke arm. So now the stroke arm. So now he's doing research. What kind of research? Brain death research. Turns out he went to Haiti or some shit, learned voodoo, and then made reanimator serum. Uh, Long story short, the older brother shoots the younger brother up with the reagent, and it kind of like paralyzes everybody who injects it or whatever. They're clinically dead, but their brain functions are still working. They can't speak or blink or anything, but they see, hear everything that's going on. So all this shit happens. You hear the younger brother who's like dead, but you hear his voice even though he's not speaking, because otherwise this would be a extremely boring episode. And cut to the chase, the older brother's like, hey, now I'm gonna teach this class on the anatomy of a brain or a cranium or some fucking shit. So he pulls out the saw, the students come in, he, starts cutting the guy top of the guy's head off, he starts to wake up, blood's running down the guy's face, you see the scalp coming off, then you see the brain coming out, and then the brother who's, all this is happening to, he gets up because, it was all a big joke, it was a rubber brain and a fake scalp. He was just trying to older brother was trying to show his brother that he came up with this reagent shit. It really worked. It was only a couple hours that he was out and not days. And then the younger brother has a fucking heart attack because he was frightened. The older brother shoots him up with the reagent. He wakes up and his real autopsy's happening. I can't believe it. Tales from the crypt. Oh, wait, yeah, and then the crypt keeper comes back, says something about sucking dick. Tales from the crypt. It was another whatever one. Uh Not off to a great start with these first 4 episodes, but still all better than the English ones, so at least there's that. DWNProductions.net, masks, bust, props, custom work, all stuff I make by hand. Hee hee hee. So if you want something handmade, hit me up. Maybe I can do it for you. And we'll figure it out. FastCustomShirts.com. Hundreds and hundreds of t-shirt designs. Very, very reasonably priced. Head on over there and just see how reasonably priced the shirts are. Why am I plugging this t-shirt company when I just told you that I make masks and that shit? It's because every Sunday I do a podcast with the fine gentleman who runs Fast Custom Shirts. They call him T-shirt Joe. So if you want to see what that guy has to say about movies, tune in 10 p.m. Central Sundays right here on YouTube. On this channel, weekly podcasts talk about what we watch and other nonsense. And until next time, creeps, boy gob.